How does it feel like to have 1 million subscribers on YouTube?
I don't know, because I am a bad YouTuber. I have gained 13 subscribers in the last 30 days, and I want to talk about it. At the end, I will talk about some of my goals I have for this channel and advice on what not to do. For the resellers watching this, don't worry, I will have some reselling content sprinkled into this. There's a lot of stuff I did wrong with this channel, but in this video, I want to focus in on just the last month, and I posted 2 long format videos. This goes against what most YouTubers teach. Most of them say post a video 1 to 2 times a week. But the videos I'm putting together are not your standard talking head videos. I'm a reseller, so I go out to flea markets, thrift stores, and I look for stuff that I can buy for cheap and flip for a profit online. I record the process as I buy, but sometimes I might be outsourcing 8 to 10 hours a day. And at the end of the day, I might have 2 to 3 hours of footage that I need to edit down to a 10 to 15 minute watchable video. It does take me a while to edit because I don't do the standard edit. I try to add a bit of my lifestyle, memes, music, and other effects. As I'm editing the video, I will just stop working on it. Sometimes a day, sometimes a few days, sometimes a week. I will stop and start and stop and start again.
It's not that I'm lazy, it's that I just don't care.
When I stop, I work on things related to my reselling business. That way I don't feel guilty about not working on the video. I stopped working on the video because I am afraid to finish it. Because I know if I finish it, then I have to post it and then I have to see the results from it. The results I get from my videos are about 200 views on average. The amount of care and time that I put into a video and for it to get 200 views is just super disappointing, and I feel like sometimes I'm just failing at this. Here is an example of what this reminds me of. Think back when you were in junior high, high school, or maybe college, and you had a paper, a presentation, or maybe a test coming up. You took a lot of time to prepare for this project. You did your research, you studied, and you applied what the teachers told you, and you got your results back, and it was still way worse than what you expected. This is how it feels for me when I see a video of mine gets 200 views. It just hurts. When a video gets this amount of views, a lot of times YouTube says there is not enough data. I don't even know what went wrong because I'm not getting any feedback. So I go into the next video blind and just randomly try different things out. YouTube does push these videos out, but it's at random. I saw one of my videos got pushed to someone who watched a Cat Williams video. What does Cat Williams and reselling have in common?
We just figured out what to do in case of eviction. The police show up, act like they on your side. Just thank God you showed up, officer.
I don't expect any of my videos to blow up or anything, but I want them to get 1,000 views or more. I think that's realistic, and 1,000 views is not that much on YouTube. 1,000 is a very special number to me and to other resellers because it represents the comma. We buy something super underpriced and we sell it for $1,000 or more. I will tell you about my very first comma sale.
Flashback.
It's August of 2020 and I'm out driving around in Chicago thrifting. I had been out for 5 or 6 hours and I didn't find much. I said to myself, I'm gonna try one more thrift store before I go home. So I went to a Savers. Walked around, went all the way to the back where they kept the furniture and sport equipment. I saw this box and inside there was a sewing machine. It was in pretty good condition. I looked up the brand and it was Baby Lock, and this is what I saw. Before we continue, please go ahead and follow the easy instructions on the screen. All right, this is actually what I saw. But there was not just one, there was 2 of them there. I paid $25 each, took them to get serviced, that cost another $60 each, listed them on eBay. One sold within a week for $800 something, and the other one took about a month and sold for $10.15. Now you know where that 1,000 number comes from. I thought my thumbnails were decent before vidIQ roasted them.
They've tried to implement a lot of thumbnail tactics, but almost gone overboard on all of them. So they've added borders to their thumbnails, but they're all different colors. I don't know why. They've added a double stroke effect to every single person in their thumbnails, which, yes, does give it kind of a bit of a distinctive look. But my eye is drawn to the red stroke rather than the human beings.
Yeah.
The bright vomit colours.
Get out of the street, you You gave up on life, didn't you?
I didn't give up, but I changed my thumbnails around a lot, and I think a recent mistake I made was recycling the same thumbnail I used before. What I think might have happened is viewers saw this pop up on their feed and assumed they had already watched it, or I'm thinking maybe they just got fatigued from the series. It is 6 parts. I really don't know. There's no type of way to measure this, so if you watched the series, please let me know in the comments what you think so I can get some type of feedback on this. I do want to talk about a comment that was left on my channel. Uncle Ray always leaves comments on my channel. He talks about motivation and health. So I went into one of his lives and this is what he had to say about my channel.
Getting addicted to your videos, man. You gonna have listen. Cause I used to watch like the pawn shop. When I used to watch TV, I used to always watch like the pawn shop and all that other, or the storage wars. So when I watch your video, you cross, man, I ain't never seen nobody do the thrift across seas like you be, right? People see you, they gonna get behind you. You got ambition, whatever, go for it, man. I know it gonna seem obscure at first, cause you like, oh, they might watch it.
Thank you for those kind words of motivation. It's important to make realistic goals for myself, so I'm thinking one video every 7 to 10 days. That will put me at 3 to 4 videos in a month. One thing that I might start doing again is going live at the flea market, but it is hard to try to find good inventory and manage the chat at the same time. Here, let me show you. The red, white and blue jacket, ET. A white and blue jacket. My advice to anyone that is starting on YouTube or thinking about starting on YouTube, just know this is the way that it's not going to happen. This is more likely how it's going to happen. It's going to be slow and steady growth. My second best performing video on this channel. I went thrifting abroad. You should check it out for yourself and see if I really am a bad YouTuber.